Hi everyone, welcome to Excess and Ooze. When women encourage men or their men to pump and dump, that is actually problematic, and I'm going to explain why. But first, I want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. Now, Michael Blackson and Rada have an open relationship in which he gets hall passes to sleep with whoever he wants, but as long as he comes back to Rada at the end of it all, at the end of the day.
I knew when I left, she was pissed about me not following the rules and being nice to the side chicks. Okay,
I know people know what we do, but you can do it discreetly. You don't have to show their face. You should hit it and quit it. That's the limit I'm not going to back down from.
Let me just walk around this resort and find my Asian persuasion.
Now, Rada has given him this hall pass from the beginning of their relationship, and they have had numerous threesomes together. Which is crazy to me, because if you're truly happy, why do you have to look elsewhere? But anyway, Rada is at a point of her life where she wants to be the only one and doesn't want Michael to step outside of his partnership anymore. And Michael in turn is basically stressed that Rada is demanding this of him, because it had been this way from the beginning of their relationship, and Rada had made him that way, which is true.
How was the after party?
It was alright.
I heard you got bitches in there.
Seriously? It's a party, it's chicks everywhere.
Did you invite somebody?
Why would I invite anybody? I already have my side chick already.
Every time you go off on your own, like you be making up your own rules just because I'm not there.
Don't act like you Mrs. Squeaky, don't do nothing wrong when we have threesomes. You don't mind getting your as well. You shut the
We can be buddies all over again. I already told you like what my rules and boundaries are, and we're getting married, but at the same time, like I don't feel like you're taking it seriously.
If you are used to a certain way of doing things, it's a little hard to change things, or in Rada's case, expect something different, because that is what your actions within that relationship produced. And right now, in this episode, she's basically in a position to where she has to accept what he's saying, get used to it, or move on and leave the relationship.
You talking about? When I met you, I had a whole bunch of chicks. You knocked them all out the box, and it's just me and you, and one side chick a month. You say I'm not taking it seriously? God, yes.
This conversation is getting nowhere. This is just pent up issues.
This is not what I dreamed about coming back.
I didn't dream about this either. I didn't dream about you having relationships with hoes, groupies.
Now, of course, she doesn't want to do that because of the time that they have been together. But I think that it would be quite selfish if she didn't, because clearly she's not happy.
I definitely do not understand where Rada's coming from with this, because when she came in the picture, there was side chicks there. But now that she's the leader of the pack, the Miss Blackson, she wants to change the rules. Okay. I'm over this.
Now, what I've come to learn is that you teach people basically how to treat you sometimes. And she has had Michael's ways on her mind for a long time now and has stuck with him through it all. So I don't know how she would expect any different. It's a perfect example of when karma comes back to bite you. You wanted things to go your way to beat other women out of their prize, and then when it didn't suit you, now you're frustrated and realize that you could be in the category of the women that you encouraged your man to pump and dump. Instead of encouraging your man to run through the town and use the women, you should have encouraged him to be happy with what he had at home already. Women that are pumped and dumped are a reflection of why communities are in shambles right now, why there are fatherless homes, children, and diseases. And because of your envy for another woman and preventing them from finding their happiness with a man, you would rather stop that by getting in the way of them, just to say you won and stayed with that person by allowing them to cause destruction as long as they return to you and keep you and your needs provided for. Quite honestly, you deserve everything you encourage to happen to those women. No one really thinks about the pumped and dumped women who have, because of their naivety and lack of knowledge and being overpowered, have been taken advantage of because of silly, selfish people who enable this behaviour, women included. And women should be more aware of the men and couples who want to treat you like a side chick and focus on yourself instead of getting caught up in another person's drama, or think that they are actually going to give you real leverage in their lives, regardless of what they say to you. All of those kind, sweet words that make you believe in them, but when it comes to actions, they never prove themselves. Don't waste your time. You are not missing nothing. Take time to value yourself and be aware not to make the same mistakes. It really does your fellow woman a disservice if you are in this type of dynamic in a relationship or in Rada's position. So if you are, stop enabling this behavior, because once he has freedom, it will be very hard, almost impossible, to get a man to give that up. So start as you mean to go on. And that also makes me think that maybe people would be more happy for you as a couple and rooting for you if you wasn't invested in destroying others and using people for your own satisfaction. Women are human beings and have emotions that are disregarded, and this gets forgotten about or put to the side when a person is too busy focusing on themselves in narcissism. I think it's important that we think of what other people go through outside of ourselves and our own emotions, because these could be your relatives that are being taken advantage of because they haven't learned any different or have been taught this by good male role models. So there should be more effort put into this. Men, just step up and encourage more than just the dumbing down of women, and encourage them to learn and read. There are many women that are highly skilled with this, but these are not the ones that we're talking about right now. It's the women who need help in this area to learn how to do things differently, be street smart, and not be misused. So let me know what you think about this in the comments section, because I know that there is a few of you that have been in situations where you've been pumped and dumped by unsavory characters. What do you think about the people on this platform that enable this type of behaviour? Or are you in a relationship just like Michael Blackson and Rada's relationship, where you expect things to change all of a sudden? And is that right? I want to say thanks to all of my new subscribers for tuning in. I noticed that a lot of you ain't going to the community tab like you should be, so please check the community tab on your way out of this video. And for all you new guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video, and please support the channel by using the super thanks button or hitting the PayPal link, which I'll leave inside the comments section. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.